Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ronquillo. If you're new here, thanks for joining me. Today I received something new from Fender. It's the Mustang Micro Guitar Headphone Amplifier. And in this video, I wanted to do an unboxing, kind of give you my first impressions, plug it in, and really try to figure out how this works without even having to use a manual. But some of the features of this real quickly, it says on the box, 25 amps and effects, rechargeable headphone amplifier with 4+ hours of continuous battery life, jam along with your favorite songs or videos wirelessly over Bluetooth, that's pretty cool, and record directly to your Mac or PC via USB connectivity. So other than being a guitar headphone amp, you can actually use this kind of like an audio interface for your recording software on your computer, which is pretty cool. I should point out that I do have some familiarity with the Mustang line. I have 2 of the Mustang amplifiers, and I know that they have some great amp tones and effects built in, so that's kind of what I'm expecting with this. All right, let's open it up. Voila, nice packaging. It's smaller than I expected. It's kind of hard to believe that there's a bunch of amps and effects models in this little device. So we got 4 switches here for amp model, EQ, effects, and a modify, which I'm assuming is to modify the different effects. Eighth inch headphone jack, as well as a USB-C, looks like, a USB-C port, on and off button, as well as the Bluetooth, I guess that's the pairing button. I like this design, the way that the jack can kind of rotate like this, which means you can plug it into basically any kind of guitar or bass, and it's not going to get in the way of anything. What else is in the package? We got the USB-C cable. Owner's manual available at fender.com. I don't think I need the manual today. Okay, so there's a card here that kind of lists all of the amps and effects, as well as what the modify button does. They're all kind of color-coded. You've got everything from classic Fender amps to British style amps to high gain amps. As far as effects, there's some reverb, chorus, flange, tremolo, vibratone, which I like, harmonic tremolo, slapback delay, tape delay, basically all of my favorite modulation and time-based effects. And I'm going to assume that the EQ button basically goes from darker to brighter tones depending on your flavor. Like I said before, this is not only a headphone amp, but it's also a recording device, so a way for you to input your guitar audio into your computer via USB cable. And for the sake of this video, since it wouldn't make sense for me to plug in headphones and then maybe mic the headphones with a condenser mic like this, I'm just going to plug this in USB to my computer and see how it sounds that way. It's going to sound the same probably through the headphones, so you guys can get a good idea of what it's like. Now, depending on your setup with your computer, the included USB cable might not be long enough, but you'll probably want to get some sort of USB extension or coupler or just a longer USB cable, which I have. Boom! Let's get my favorite Fender telly. So just gonna plug it in like so. This design is cool, so you can plug it into a Strat. It's not gonna bend or anything. It's actually pretty comfortable. I like how I can easily read and see the lights and the buttons, as well as reach down and control the volume. All right, so the unit is activated. All the lights are clear, so we are dealing with the 65 twin plus comp, which I guess is a compressor, and then a little bit of hall reverb. So I'm just going to hit record, play around with the sounds, and give you my commentary. I can definitely hear the compression. So let's play with the EQ a little bit, because I want to see what this does. That's all the way down. So there seems to be 5 levels of EQ, dark to brighter, and the clear is probably right in the middle. So I'll just keep it there for now. and hit the modify on the effects to see if it does anything. Reverb. Ooh, that's nice. I'm going to go quickly through all the amp settings before I check out the effects. Red is the 65 Deluxe. Next, green is the 57 Twin. So really nice Fendery cleans to choose from. Okay, next is 60s British. Some nice chiminess. Now I should point out that the amps don't have their own controls. You can't control things like gain or specific EQ settings, but there seems to be enough amplifiers preset. So if you're looking for something with a little more gain, it's just really a matter of finding the right amp preset for that. All right, moving on to the 65 Deluxe plus green box. Oh, okay, I'm assuming green box is like a overdrive style pedal that's green. So this is... There's your gain. I really like the sound that's coming out and being recorded. It almost feels like it's already, EQ'd properly and compressed for recording. There's no frequencies that are harsh or really jumping out, which I like. And what you're hearing is straight out of the Mustang Micro into my recording software. I'm not EQing or adding extra compression or anything. All right, 70s British. Ooh, yeah. Now moving on, going all the way to the 90s with 90s American. Okay, Bass Breaker 15. Now I'm not sure if this is a guitar amp or a bass amp. Let's see what this sounds like. Dig that. FBE 100. Metal 2000, and we're almost at the end. I'm playing a telly, so forgive me. Next Next is Uber. This is not the car service. Ooh, Uber metal. So this last one, I guess, is studio preamp. So it's just kind of like a basic preamp. This might be cool with an acoustic guitar. So this might actually be a way for you to just get a basic guitar sound into your recording software and use whatever plugins that you like to use. All right, so I'm going to scroll back down to the 60s British, and I'm going to just take a look at all these different effects. So we've got the hall reverb. Next is the spring reverb. Turn it up a little bit. Modulated reverb. Ooh, that's cool. Very nice. And it's also got this like stereo effect, which is going to probably sound really cool with your headphones. Chorus and reverb. Now the Modify will control the chorus depth, so let's turn it up all the way. This is the flanger and reverb now. Next, we've got the vintage tremolo and reverb. Oh, I love that. Modify makes the tremolo go faster. Vibratone and reverb. So the vibratone is kind of a Fender-y thing. Ooh, I like it. Next, harmonic trem. Next is one of my favorite combinations, and that's slapback delay and reverb. That is my favorite so far. A couple more here, tape, delay, and reverb. Now the modify controls the delay level, which is cool. I like, you can have it just be kind of like in the back kind of ambience delay. Or you can turn it up and really get that more prominent delay. Next, chorus and delay and reverb. 3 in 1. Here we go. And the last one is 2290 delay and reverb. Now with this one, the modify button affects the delay time. That's stereo? Yeah, it's the repeats are panning slowly from left to right. That's pretty awesome. Wow, so my first impressions of this little device. Extremely impressed with the sound quality. It's equally as good as through your headphones. I love how simple it is to use. I didn't have to look at a manual. I did have to look at this card to figure out what the different amp and effects models were. I could see myself kind of favoring certain amp and effects combinations and kind of memorizing, you know, the color scheme. But more than anything, I think I'm extremely happy with the way it sounds. But one thing I did want to try is the Bluetooth feature. So my understanding is the Bluetooth feature isn't so you can plug in Bluetooth headphones, but it's more so you can use something like your phone or tablet to stream audio through the Mustang Micro, and it will come out through the headphones, or I think through the USB cables. So I think to pair it, you just kind of slide it over till the blue light blinks. Mustang Micro connected. Let's test this out. Hold on, that was too easy. So I've dialed in the pink and the pink, which is the 70s British amp, and then the slapback delay and reverb. And I think I can jam with this track. That's cool. By the way, that track was a song called Good Morning, Mr. Schmink by a band called Lettuce. Check them out. Okay, so in conclusion, guys, this Mustang Micro amp is quite an impressive device. I really like the sounds and the tones. I love the ease of use and the fact that you can use it for different things, whether it's a headphone amp, jamming with backing tracks via Bluetooth, or even plugging it into your computer. And you know, for the price, $99.99, you really can't beat that considering all the features that this has. If I can think of any cons, I would say be extra careful with this. It is just kind of plastic and it is small, so you know, when you travel, make sure it's in a safe place. There is no case for it, so you can easily put this in like a sunglasses case or something, so it's not a problem there. But because it is kind of plastic, and I could see maybe if you're forceful, you could bend certain parts. And the USB cable that it comes with, I did mention that it is on the short side. So if you do plan on using it for recording with your computer, just get a longer cable, or if you want to get a coupler and an extension. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see more videos like these, guitar lessons and gear demos, make sure you click the subscribe button. Thanks again for watching. I'm RJ Ronquillo, and I'll see you in the next video.